All right, we're here at the Angstadt Arms booth. I got Rich. He's going to walk us through the new latest and greatest that they're coming out with for this year.
Yeah, so this is our Profit integrally suppressed 5.56 system for the AR-15, and basically it's two pieces. So you've got a barrel that's 16.1 inches, so it's not going to make this an SBR. But what's really cool about it is you've got your 100% grade 5 titanium suppressor that's going to slide completely over the barrel. So you're not adding any length to your rifle, because up until now, you had a couple different options. One, if you got a 5.56, you just put a suppressor on, it gets really, really long and hard to maneuver. Or you could maybe go a pistol brace, shorten your barrel, or go the SBR route. This kind of solves that, because even with the suppressor installed, you're at that same distance as you'd be if you had like 11.5-inch barrel and a full-size 5.56. And then when you're not running it in this configuration, you can unthread the suppressor, and you've got, it's actually a 46 cal, but think of it like any other 45 caliber suppressor that you'd own, hub mount compatible, running on pretty much anything up to a 46 cal.
Are you going to do a different variant in like a 9mm pistol caliber carbine?
Yep, so we'll have a 5.56, 300 blackout, and 9mm barrels to start, and then we're going to explore some additional platforms as well.
Okay. And we were talking off camera.
Yep.
You can pretty much piece this out if you want. You can buy the barrel, the suppressor, and kind of build your own if you want, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're going to sell it two pieces. The suppressor, which will work with all of the caliber barrels, right? So you'd have one suppressor. MSRP is going to be around $795 for that. And then each barrel is probably in that $250, $265 range. And so really, it's a really cost-effective solution if you're comparing it to like a full integrally suppressed upper, where those can be north of like $2,500, $2,200. So a real affordable option to give you, and again, you get a tremendous amount of versatility.
What is the outside diameter of the suppressor if someone's going to use a different handguard or something like that?
Yep, yeah, so 1.5-inch diameter. So most suppressor series handguards, you're going to be able to tuck it. This is ours. It's got a 1.7-inch internal diameter, so it still allows you to actually use the M-LOK attachments. And we've got this in a 14.5-inch and a 9.3-inch configuration. So yeah, they are hub mount compatible, so you could remove this and put it on, like if you want to run a booster. Yeah, you could do that. So you really...
There's no benefit to throwing a QD on it when you're tucking it. You can't really get...
No, we can't do it because of like the way that we've got to mount.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. You've also got some other suppressors coming out this year.
We do. So this is our part of our reticent series of suppressors. And really the route that we wanted to go with these is ultra quiet, so incredibly great sound reduction, but also focusing on the tone of the suppressor. One thing where, new suppressor users, when they get into it, they don't realize is that, yeah, you want it to be really, really quiet, but you also want to have a really pleasing tone to it. Otherwise, some of the quieter cans can get a little bit tingy. So we wanted to focus on those ultra low wavelengths. So when you're shooting it, it's not only quiet, but it's sounding really good to the shooter, and then your buddies who are at the range with you. 100% grade 5 titanium, so it's also really, really light. You're at 6.8 ounces on the shorter configuration, and then the larger configurations only a little bit over 8 ounces. They're going to come, they're hub mount compatible. They're going to come with our direct thread to low profile adapters. So really, really small. If you want to like tuck it in and get a specific distance with a handguard or something, that's going to work great. But again, if you want to run any other adapter on it, just pop that out, it being hub compatible, and you'd be good to go.
What's the coating that you guys put on these?
This is a Series C Cerakote, which is the high temp Cerakote. We just go with the armor black on it, gives it a real nice durable finish.
Okay. And what's the price point going to be on these guys?
$795, regardless of caliber, regardless of if it's the long configuration or the standard.
Oh, and are you going to make these in a bunch of different calibers?
Yeah, so to start, we've got our 5.56, we've got a 7.62, and then we have two 360s, so that'd be like your 9mm as well. The difference being one in a standard length and one being in the L configuration.
Okay, cool. Well, Rich, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Come by.
Yeah, appreciate it.